As Baltimore County Public Schools struggle to come back from a ransomware attack, there is worry that cyber criminals could continue wreaking havoc. Michael Brummer is here to discuss how we can protect ourselves. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Elsa. How are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm happy to have you here. So tell us, how can hackers exploit the COVID-19 pandemic? We've seen it here firsthand.
Well, a couple of our predictions, this is our 8th annual predictions, and we've been working on these since August. And 3 of the predictions really tie into the pandemic era. And we're actually calling this a cyberdemic because it's pandemic influenced. It involves compromised apps and devices and new threat vectors. But 3 of them are about the vaccine, both misinformation, as well as supply chain risk and stealing of IP. There's also telehealth compromise, and even compromised in the contact tracing apps that are going to be offered to about 60% of the world's population.
Will 5G put us at elevated risk for identity theft?
We think it will. 5G is a new technology, and with the new technology and new endpoints, you need to have new security. The head of Nokia said that the benefit of 5G is it's 100 times more network capacity for data, but the downside is it's 200 times more likely to have compromises or threats that will compromise data. And with the industries like self-driving cars or telehealth, where there's lots of information that can be transmitted over a 5G network, that's a lot of data and a lot of new endpoints that could potentially create an opportunity for cyber criminals.
And we have turned to telehealth and other digital healthcare platforms during the pandemic. How safe are our medical records?
Well, you should never be transmitting your health records or health information with a provider over a telehealth call. That information can be transmitted separately because you can't verify that the person on the other end of the phone, if you've never worked with them before, is actually who they say they are, or your connection's not secure, your device is not so secure. So I would never transmit any information that way. And with a 350% increase in the services, there's going to be lots of opportunities where you just have to be super careful if in fact you're participating in that telehealth call.
And how can we protect ourselves from these online cyber predators?
There are 3 or 4 things that I always recommend. Don't reuse any passwords with different accounts. Make sure your devices are secure, change those passwords, put on encryption, or if you can use a VPN, use it. Don't use public Wi-Fi for financial transactions or for shopping. Shop with a reputable website. And if you're going to shop during the season, and more people are doing it online, don't use a debit card because it can access other financial accounts. Use a low limit credit card where your financial liability would be 0 or small amount.
And where can we go for more information?
The best place to go is www.experian.com/data breach. And you can get more information about predictions, self-help tips, and if you have suffered identity theft, we can help you there too.
All right, Michael Brummer, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Elsa.
And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.